Right now around the area, it's nice outside. It's been a dry day. It still is. Winds out of the west at 7 miles per hour. We've got sunshine. We're going to talk about climate a little bit. There was a milestone that was reached this past week as carbon dioxide levels in the atmosphere reached 400 parts per million. In the past, we always thought, well, climate doesn't change very much. Certainly within the experience of most humans, it hasn't changed that much. But now we're seeing some pretty significant changes over a 30-year period. And people have this curiosity. Why are things happening the way they are today?
They can feel what's going on. It's right outside. Now we can help them understand it. That's what we're supposed to do, inform our community.
Climate, that's like pretty much the world around us, and I would love to know more about the climate.
Any chance to get more education out to the public is always a good idea. I think you have to be sure that whatever connections you make, you've got the data and the research to back it up.
You can almost rest assured that just about anything you get from NOAA is going to be good quality. Climate Central has been working with us to help us produce the graphics. Now, Climate Central has looked at the entire country, and where winters are warming the fastest is in the coldest states in the lower 48. We provided this Climate Matters segment as part of our weathercast. They're already used to us for weather information on the air. Now we hope that they're going to look toward us for climate information on the air. As our climate is changing, so are our pollen seasons. That's what we're talking about tonight in Climate Matters.
Jim Gandy said, this is what our plan is. This is how we want to approach it. These are scientific studies. This is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to share it with the audience. And we're going to tell it in a way that's appealing.
You can talk about climate change on a global scale, but it's really nice when you can bring that down to the local level. For instance, increase in carbon dioxide affects pollen production. There are a lot of people around here with allergies. Poison ivy, there are a lot of people around here who are affected by poison ivy. The increase in carbon dioxide in the atmosphere is worrisome because of the side effects. It causes some plants to produce more pollen. It also significantly increases the toxicity of poison ivy.
If we can tell that story and help people understand it's about climate change, they can grasp that, they can feel that. We want people to know the things that are happening in their backyard.
When we take a look at South Carolina as a whole, this is what the winters have looked like over the last 100 years. In fact, when I started this, you could probably count on your hand the number of broadcast meteorologists who were doing anything with climate change. You had the heat wave last year, floods in other parts of the country. You've had some tremendous storms. You've had cold outbreaks. You've seen a lot of turmoil in the weather, which is translated from climate change. And now you're beginning to see more broadcast meteorologists talking about climate change. The last time levels were this high, well, that's several million years ago. The Earth was 5 to 8 degrees warmer than it is today. That means the planet will warm further. There will be a significant rise in sea level, which will last for at least several centuries, and oceans will become more acidic. The rise is primarily from the burning of fossil fuels, which is changing our climate, and that's why it matters.